Thank you very much. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وتمت كلمة ربك صدقا لم بدل كلمته وهو السميع العليم صدق الله صدق الله صدق الله العلي العظيم وصدق الرسول النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين وشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين أما بعد. Thank you very much, the moderator. First of all, I would like to speak how we celebrate Mawlud Nabi in Zimbabwe or Southern Africa. Indeed, Zimbabwe have got a population of 1.5 million, but it's a non-Muslim country. And out of 1.5 million, you'll find that 1.3 million, they celebrate Mawlud Nabi. And those who celebrate Mawlud Nabi, indeed, they are the ones who are underprivileged here in Zimbabwe, because they've been doing this for years and years. But when other people started coming, who were educated in other countries, they came now to suppress and say, celebrating Mawlud Nabi is bidah. They are using now monies because our people are underprivileged. We don't have sponsors. We don't have anybody. Our people walk 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers to gather for Mawlud Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But before I go into my speech, I wrote a comprehensive speech, an academical speech, but now I'm just going to talk about the role model of the Prophet. But before I do that, let me show you what we do in Zimbabwe, because I've got two scholars in here, which is the National Chairman of Supreme Council and Maulana Makalan, who's our scholar, who's here. What do we do? Sheikh Makalan and Mr. Mutola, can you put your mic on? Let's read this question. Ya Nabi, salamu alayka wa rasuli salamu alayka Nabi. Ya Habibi, salam alayka salawatullahi alayka Nabi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That is how we celebrate. We do all those. Allahumma salli. Because our Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Allah commanded in the Quran, Kama qala Allah ta'ala, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi, ya ayyuhal ladina amanu, sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. You should get the point there. Allah said, he didn't say, ya ayyuhan nas, no. He said, Ya ayyuhan ladina amanu, those who believe. Because you cannot separate Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and his Allah. La nufarriqu bayna Allah wa bayna Rasul. So these people now, they come and reduce the state of the Prophet. And they say, no, this. And they use a lot of money. I'm happy that our brother Sheikh from Turkey is here, our Sheikh from Egypt is here, India is here, Malaysia is here. We'll take the contact. Let's we communicate and we will invite you to our Mawlud Nabi, which people works on foot, and thousands of thousands we gather celebrating Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It is stated that لَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ رَسُولٌ مِنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ عَزِيزٌ عَلَيْهِمْ مَا أَنْتُمْ حَرِيدٌ عَلَيْكُمْ بِالْمُؤْمِنِينَ الرَّؤُوفُ الرَّحِيمُ فَإِنْ تَوَلَّوْا فَقُلْ حَسْبِيَ اللَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا هُوَ عَلَيْهِ تَوَكَّلْتُ وَهُوَ رَبُّ الْعَرْشِ الْعَظِيمِ. So that is the problem which we are facing in Zimbabwe. The majority are the Sufi Qadriya Ahlul Bayt who celebrate in Tume Muhammadi sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Then the people use this money to disregard there. Now I go to the topic of the role model of the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. وَكَانَ صَلَّى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ شَدِيدًا الْحَيَاءِ. The way how the Prophet indeed was shadid. We may say we love the Prophet, but we don't follow what the Prophet taught us to do. We are not the role model of the Prophet. We may cry and feel drums and drums of tears, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala look fil qalb, in the heart, that are we doing really pious to Allah. It's not a matter of action, neither your money, neither that you are strong, neither takallam lugat al-arabiyya, no, but Allah look fil qalbi, from the heart. So the role model of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, you know that he was born from Abdullah ibn Abi Talib, then he was born there, and he has his children, he has his sons, grandsons, that is Hassan and Hussein. And he taught them direct. That is the Ahlul Bayt. So these people are trying to discuss or to remove the history. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam was tasked to unite the Arabs at that time, tribe, and not only that, including the Christian and other tribes. And as my brother stated, that the Quran says, وَأَعْتَصِمْ بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا. But now my question is, the moderator, you say this is a unity week. Now, this unity, how are we going to get unity? Because there are some people here who uses their money. There are some people here who uses the political muscle. There are some people here who uses discrimination. When the Quran says, Allah says, "Ba'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim." I created you into nations and tribes to enable identify yourself, not to discriminate. There's no good from Africa over an Arab over an Africa. We are wahida, one from Adam. Now, this unity, we are saying we have to have unity with who? It means that, can I have a unity with the person who's insulting the Prophet? If someone is insulting my father, then I say, let's reunite. I'm contributing, insulting my father. So what we are saying, we who celebrate Mawlud Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam, let's reunite. Let's redo our things. What we can say here, instead of using the word unity, let's use the word tolerate. Because the Quran states exactly that we shouldn't force people into our deen. La ikra fi din. Katabayyana rushd min al-ghayb. I am happy that my country here, Zimbabwe, the constitution of Zimbabwe, is written freedom of worship. But you find that people now, they come here. They don't help our orphans. They don't help our widows. They don't have, when the Quran states straight, أَرَأَيْتَ الَّذِي يُكَذِّبُ بِالدِّينِ فَذَلِكَ الَّذِي يَدْعُو الْيَتِيمَ وَيَدْعُو الْيَتِيمَ وَلَا يَحُضُّ عَلَى طَعَامِ الْمِسْكِينِ فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ. One of the speakers said, people think that going in the masjid, praying and praying, they think that now that is the door to Jannah. But Allah have stated us, have given us something to do, to look after our yatima, to look after our orphans. Allah have given us tasks to do. After that, then we go and bow down and ask Allah for forgiveness. Now, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I'm very much touched. His role model. We know that we've got the fundis here. You know what happened when they wanted to kill him, when his cousin Ali bin Abi Talib came and slept on the bed. What happened there? The Kufra was taking their jewels, they were taking their dirham and money, and they were given to the Prophet to keep for them. Sometimes they were hating the Prophet. But when the Prophet went out, he left all those jewels with Maulana Ali. When he left with the Imam Ali, what happened? He took and gave them back. That is the role model of the Prophet. Role model of the Prophet used to like the people who are poor. But nowadays, a person who got money, they think that he's the real person. Remember that here, one of the speakers talked about corruption. Indeed, there's a lot of corruption which is happening. But remember, Yawm al-Qiyamah, when you stand yourself, Surat Amma Tas'alun, it says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, Yawma yaqumu ruh wal malaikati swaffa, la yatakallamuna illa man adina Allah. At that day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will never look at your money, will never look at your pride, will never look of that you were insulting the Prophet. It will be himself. All the Malaika, Jibreel, and the Ruh will stand in the ranks, waiting for the command of Allah. So if we know that, definitely, we will know that if we follow the role model of our Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, ladies and gentlemen, indeed, our heart bleeds. Yes, I stated that I had a written, but now I've just gone out of topic. I'm just talking. We know that the Prophet is a great person. I have stated in Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Sometimes there's an hadith in one of the kitab called Duratin Nasrin. The dua which we do hangs baina samai wal arda hatta yusallu alayhi. How important the Prophet is. Hatta yusallu alayhi. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And these people who are insulting the Prophet, I think we have read in the newspapers. We have done. Some of them, they are really learned, but they've got motive. They are, in fact, partnering the enemy of Islam because of money. I think this system should be stopped. And this unit which we are talking about, lest we, people who celebrate Mawlud Nabi, lest we unite, don't be divided again among ourselves. Lest we support ourselves, lest we be the role model of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. As we know that Prophet, before he was born, we know that he was the light, everything on earth, nur, They were created from Nur. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intended to create the creature, he first created Nur, the light of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. The well-known historian Al-Masud, in his kitab, he's indicating that indeed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Nur first. So that Nur is the one which was going. Why the ark of Noah did not sink? Because the Nur Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Why Ibrahim was not burnt into that fire? Because Fisurbi in his body had the Nur. So what we are saying, yes, Zimbabwe, indeed, we need your support. I am happy that we've got a Turkey. I think I've put my contacts there. Let's we communicate. We want to invite you. Come and give lectures to people here. Those who are calling themselves, they are well educated. They are the ones who are coming from other institutions. I don't want to mention the countries, because they poured money here so that they say everything is bida, 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 bida. They say Prophet didn't celebrate the Mawlud. Yes, there's no one who can say happy birthday to me. People say happy birthday to you. We are giving salutation to Prophet. But let's we remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created two creatures. The first creature, the angels were commanded, sujudu Adam. That is sujudu is like salah, but that was not sujudu. The sujudu was to respect Adam. And the other creation, again, it was Rasulullah. Salat ala Nabi. Salat ala Nabi. And the angel, this Iblis, refused to sujudu Adam, then he became Shaitan. And we are also disobeying in Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. We are also rejecting. So we are getting into the shoes of, again, Iblis. So brothers and sisters, my lecturers who are here, I thank you very much. I don't want to take much of your time. As I stated that I had written a very comprehensive academic speech, but now I'll just send to the convener. I thought that I should share that. We need support here in Zimbabwe to enable to go forward. Egypt, we need some scholarships. In Turkey, we need quite a lot of help. And in India, there, doctor, we need a lot of kitab, our own kitab. Not the kitab which are diluted like Jews. No, we need the real kitab which we will celebrate our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I thank you very much. Shukran jazila. Thank you very much again.
Thank you.